joined by the quarterback of the West Shore Rebels, Mr. TE Jessie. TE, first of all, thank you for taking the time out of your busy week to do this interview here. I know it's hectic, third week of the season already, so thanks for cutting out some time for me today.
No problem.
So I want to start off first with your background. Your dad, Tim Jessie, won a Grey Cup with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, a Super Bowl with the Washington Redskins. How much of a role has he played in your life, and does that put pressure on you to succeed, or just is it more for you to have fun and take in the lessons that he can teach you?
I wouldn't say it's really put any pressure on me. I don't know. He's affected my life a lot in a positive way. Like, I don't know, we're pretty close. I say we're pretty much best friends. Me and him are together all the time when we're together. But football wise, I don't know. It's not like I was ever forced to play football. I decided to play football myself, and it's just like ever since I decided to play football, he's just given me the tools to succeed, basically, and help me be better and be the player I want to be, you know. But other than that, I don't feel any pressure from because he played football.
That's a good answer, because it leads into my next question of you were named the top player this year for the CJFL, sorry, out of 50 players. Again, is that just something you take in stride? It must be a nice honor to have, but I'm sure it puts a big target on your back.
It's a nice honor to have, you know. It's like it's a nice accolade to receive, but even that, I don't really feel much pressure from it. I don't know. We all strive to be the best, right? That's our goal. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's an individual accolade, and our season didn't exactly end so well last year. And just that's from last year. Trying to look forward, you know.
When you decided to move junior football from university, why the Rebels all the way from Ottawa? Was it something that you just wanted to pursue playing in this league and this conference, to be specific, or was it something you just wanted to move away from home and kind of experience this league?
Um, I don't know. It kind of came out of nowhere, to be honest. I wasn't really looking at junior football. I was still, you know, looking at university. I was talking at the universities and stuff like that. And then I just got a call by Coach Beatty one day, the old head coach, and he's like basically asked me, "We got a spot. You want to come out?" And I was like,
Look,
"Well, I mean, I wasn't in a great situation, so I was like, sure." I left literally a week later.
we are now the top ranked player in the league. It's quite the accolade to have. You played at St. Paul's School in Winnipeg briefly, obviously a powerhouse program. Just talk about that program briefly and what they bring to the table as a Catholic school there.
St. Paul's, yeah, it's a powerhouse school. It's an all guys school. But I say the biggest thing St. Paul's gives you is just that discipline factor that you need as an athlete. And it's like having just discipline as an athlete can make all the difference, you know. And just I feel like St. Paul's gave me a big discipline factor in my life because everything there is strict and disciplined.
This season, I mean, we talked about the season right off the bat, but what a start to the season it's been for your team. You beat the VI Raiders, your island rivals, if you will, right off the bat. Week 1, 69-0. Kamloops Broncos 70-10 last weekend. 394 yards, 23 completions for you. Is it for you this best possible start to this season? Is this what you envisioned in preseason, or is it just what you're trying to build on to begin the year?
We're just trying to build on. We're not trying to look past the week. We're looking at the game ahead of us and trying to just build on it, do the best we can, prepare the best we can by watching film, giving our team the best scout we possibly can. It's just preparation. It's obviously we expect going into the game to have a good game. We don't exactly expect to blow teams out, but that's what we want to do. But at the end of the day, like I said, we always expect going to a game that's going to be a tough game.
Have you been happy with your performance so far through 2 weeks? I know the statistics speak for itself, but personally, do you feel that you've been playing your best football?
I wouldn't say I'm playing my best football. I'm playing pretty good, but like at the end of the day, everybody's got improvements to do. You know, it's not even just me. Everybody has improvements to do. That goes for any team in the league, any player in the league, my players as well. We all have improvements to do. You know.
And I mean, just piggybacking off of that, when you guys are in those games where it's kind of one sided, Usually, even from the professional ranks all the way down to this level, the better players, the quarterbacks often get pulled late on in games. Does that frustrate you to have that happen, or is it just something that you take in stride to say, "Hey, my job is done, and it's up to the defense and the backup quarterback to do their job"?
Well, as a football player, you want to play football, right? And so it's like obviously you want to stay on the field, and so you can keep playing. But at the end of the day, you come to a certain understanding that it's got to happen. Let alone me and the backup quarterback, we're pretty close. At the end of the day, I already told him if I can try and do my best so he can get in, then I'm gonna try and do my best so he can get in. But like I said, we're football players. We all want to play.
Yeah, definitely. Looking ahead this week, the league, sorry, has been lopsided for score wise, but it's also quite the journey up to Prince George this week to play the Kodiaks. Just talk about briefly the travel up there, what it's going to look like for you guys, and what you're expecting out of that Kodiaks team in the interior.
um, well, we're gonna be going up there. Well, actually gonna be leaving early tomorrow. Get there and do a walkthrough and then stay the night so we can reduce the travel stress a bit. So we can try and get on the field a little more energized, you know. But at the end of the day, obviously, we're going down there expecting to have a good game. We're expecting to play a good team. We're expecting a good matchup, you know.
And just finally here, I mean, you talk about your dad and how much of an impact he's played on you. Did you get to go and see him in the off season? Did you stay locally and on the island there and train?
Oh no, the season was over. I stayed for like 2 weeks after the season to say my goodbyes and hang out with my friends. But at the end of the day, I had to go home. I wanted to go see my parents.
That's awesome.
I have a pretty good relationship with my parents, so.
Can't break that up with the distance for sure. TE, thank you for taking the time, man. I appreciate it. Best of luck this weekend against the Kodiaks, and we'll look forward to catching up later.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
TE Jessie of the West Shore Rebels, their quarterback. Thanks, TE.